Hey, Sifu Grandison here. In this video, we're going to talk about the hammer fist. Continue our conversation on fist, making sure that you know how to punch right. We already talked about punching with these two knuckles. Let's talk about hitting here with the bottom of your fist. This is where the hammer fist comes in, okay? So the hammer fist, let me get in a little closer here. We're going to talk about how to utilize this muscle right here. Now, if I loosen up my hand, you can see that it's kind of a little squishy there, right? But if I tighten it up, now I make a fist, this is hard now. This has a lot of power. You can really hit some things hard here with this portion of your fist, and you can do some major damage. I love this sort of hammer fist, and we'll talk about a hammer punch later on. Now, so let's discuss how we're going to do this. This strike comes, like, for instance, let's talk about the top of the head, for instance. It comes from here, what we start talking about usually, and you'll start seeing this a little bit later on, up by the fist by your elbow, the fist, elbow up, fist by your ear, and striking downward, okay? So if I were to strike someone on the head, on the top of the head here, or even I can talk about other areas which we'll talk about in a second. But if I'm going to talk about smacking somebody right on top of the head with this hammer fist, I'm going to go here, right? And I'm going to make sure, again, my arm is not fully extended, it's slightly bent, but the shoulder is going to do a lot of the work in pulling it down. Making sure you focus on this as the contact point. Focus on this. So this is going to be the contact area as well as where you're going to make contact to your opponent. But making sure you come down, strike, down here. Make sure you breathe out. Making sure this is tight. So make sure your fist is tight, making sure the fist has all the right components, all the fingers are tucked in, including the thumb, not on the inside. We don't want that, even with the hammer punch or hammer fist. But here, making sure that this portion of your fist you're hitting with, all right? That is the hammer fist.